is a great way adding Bella bronzer to your compact, or if you already have it, how can you use it to extend and use minimal product and extend your foundation? So let me share into my group. Let me mute this. I don't want to hear myself. There you go.
Happy
Good
Friday.
That's annoying to hear yourself. Let me share this. How are we? Say hello when you jump on. Typing and talking at the same time. Hey guys. Hey Angela. How are you? Say hey when you jump on. I'm going to put this in my VIP group so they can know what we're doing. Hey guys. Hey Julia. Julie, I'm sorry. How are we, guys? All right, I'm going to be using all products with Saint Beauty. I'm going to use a bronzer in a different way than we've used before. Good morning, Marcia. We're going to use it in a different way to extend the life of your highlight colors. I've already taken it before, and I'll share the after we get through. All right, so I'm first going to, let's put on my lash serum. Good morning. This is the best lash serum. If you're interested, I have a discount code. It is the best for my lashes. They are thicker. I've used one for a long time, but it only made them longer. But this has made them thicker and healthier. And I can see it, and I had no lashes over here in the corner at all. This has been wonderful. It's the best stuff ever. I'm sure you could use it on your brows too. I need to do that. All right, before I get started, I always like to start with my eyes and my brows before I get put anything on my face. So if you have any questions about the products I'm using or anything, just let me know. Just ask away. If I miss your comment, I'll come back and answer it. I first like to start with brows. I'm going to use the Hotline brush and kind of shape my brows. If you have unruly brows, a great little tool is the brows wax. Let me show you that. This is the brows wax. It's awesome. It's like hairspray for your brows, and it doesn't feel goopy or gross, and it just feels good, and it washes right off. So this, you put a little bit of setting spray on it, and you put it on there. So I use that in between when I have my brows laminated. Laminated sounds crazy, doesn't it? But it's like a perm for your brows. So see how I just instantly just touch my brows and they go back into place? That's what laminating brows do. So you put like a solution on them and put them in place, and they stay there. But I do need to fill them in because I am sparse in hair, and I just like for them to be a little bit more bolder. So here's my compact that I'm using. This is my 3D compact. Love it. Everything right here. I have another one of these. It's just for eyeshadows. So right here's all of my makeup right here. And just two little compacts. Love it. So easy, so convenient. I'm going to use a contour color for my brows, and I'm going to use this brush. The products are all cream, made from 11 ingredients. Best thing ever, because minimal ingredients means no issues on your skin. And if you've never used a cream product, it is the closest thing you can get to your skin. Gives you that glow that nothing that minerals can do, or liquid to matte. Liquid foundation. Has anyone here used? I know Marcia has, and we got Marcia, new customer, have used the 3D before. I think I'm gonna burn up. I feel the heat turn on. I have a few hot flashes when I go live. Also, I like to put on the lip conditioner that we have that fits in your compact. This stuff is made from our skincare line, made from Milk. And so I put this on before makeup, so my lips are nice and soft. I put this on at night, and I put it on in before application, and sometime during the day when I reapply any kind of lipstick. All right, it's hot. Okay, there's my brows. So let's do some eyeshadows. I love to do eyeshadows first because of cleaning up any kind of fallout is so much easier when doing your eyes first. All right, so let me grab my brush. I thought I had everything there, and as soon as I go live, it all goes away. Someone is sending me a spam email. Hey, Sadie, did you figure out your video? How to do it? Did you get it? Okay, here's all the eyeshadows. You can pick your colors. This is a little excessive. I don't even have all the colors in here. These are all the new colors, so I won't tempt you with those, but I can't wait. They come out in the summer. Look at that. They're so pretty. All right, so I cannot wait. So I've been kind of resisting doing those on tutorials because I don't want to tempt y'all for something that's not there. But you can pick what you want. All of our compacts are magnetic. These little eyeshadow tins, let me get one out of here without sticking my finger in it. They come in these little tins. They're 2.4 grams of product. That's a lot of product. You will never get that in any of the eyeshadow palettes that you have out there. Plus, this is so much more economical because you can pick the shadows you want instead of just having very few and very little product of a bunch of shadows in one big giant palette and have all of these palettes. Here you can have everything. You can fit all of your makeup. If you just want a few eyeshadows, you don't have to have all of this. This is a little excessive. I can't help myself, but still, even having all of this, it's all fitting right here. All right, first I'm going to start with Pup eyeshadow. And I'm just going to do an all-over wash with Pup. Any questions y'all have, ask away. Good morning. What is everybody doing? Is everybody on spring break? Or off to work today for Good Friday? Sadie, did you figure out your video? Making your video. So that's Pup. And look, by itself, if I didn't want to put anything else on, and I just want a very neutral eyeshadow for an everyday quick look, a nice pretty wash of Pup on the eyelid is so pretty because it just fits its name, Pup. It has a taupey, soft, and sometimes it's not really purple, but it definitely neutralizes any pigmentation or discoloration on the eyes. So anybody that I color match in person and they have a lot of hyperpigmentation on the eyelids or color on the eyelids and they want to neutralize a little bit, Pup works great for that. And just by itself, it's so soft and neutral, but yet it does its job. So I love it. So that's Pup. Next, I'm going to use some Zion. This is Zion. It's like a red clay. It looks very terrifying in the tin, but I promise you it is a very pretty color. I'm going to use the small end of this brush. This is the eyeshadow brush. All of our brushes are double-ended, so it makes it nice and handy. This eyeshadow brush, guys, I'm telling you, makes you look like a pro. I'll get it out in a minute. Yes. Hey, Victoria Ann. So I am literally drawing on a triangle. Do you see that in my outer corner? And I'm tapping because I have mature eyelids, and so I want to press in that product into my skin. Hey guys, say hello, ask any questions. So here I just made a triangle in a tapping motion. Do the same thing over here. So the direction I go, see I laid the brush down right here. I'm going to take and go in this direction, the tail of my brow. So if the tail of your brow doesn't come all the way out here and you have to draw it on, you want to imagine a triangle on the front part of your face like this. So this is what we call the triangle of light. And we always want this triangle to be bright and all the attention there, and everything else is recessed back. So staying in that line of a triangle helps your eyes be more lifted. So here I'm just drawing in that direction, and then the other end of the triangle on the crease of the eye. If I miss your comments, sometimes Facebook on the comments here lately, it just spins and says watching, watching, watching. It may say the same person watching 15 times. And then when I go off the live, I see their comments. So if I miss your comment, don't worry, I'll go back and answer it. So see, I just put a little bit of Zion in that outer corner. Now I'm going to take the wispy in, and see, remember I have pup all over my lid, so now I just want to soften this because I want a very neutral shadow. We are moving our son, packing up the U-Haul, and be going to travel for about 4 days in a U-Haul. Yay. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so see how that's pretty and neutral, but I want a little bit of shimmer now. Girls got to have some shimmer. So I'm going to take one of my favorite shimmers. I love, love Soulmate. You see that? Soulmate is like heaven on the eyes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, love it. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to put it right there on the part of my eyeball that I feel right there, right in the center. And notice how I'm wiping in one direction like this. Because it's a shimmer, if I go in one direction, it lays all the little pretty shimmers in one direction, and it makes it more metallic. Love that. And then I'm going to take what's left on my finger. See, I still have a little bit on my finger, and right here on my brow bone. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. They're really high quality. And see, I just softened it. Yay, I'm done. Done with my eyes. Just a simple little look. I'll put on my mascara in just a minute. Okay, now let's do the face part. Now I'm going to be using 3D foundation. 3D foundation is 3 colors basically. Your highlight, your contour, and your cheek color. And it's like color by number. You just put it on in different sections, blend it, and you're done. Hey, Courtney. How's Demi going, Courtney? How's it going? I'll be doing a Demi tutorial this week as well, probably over the weekend, probably on Saturday sometime. I've just got to, while I'm on the road. All right, so we're going to do the 3D, and I want to show you how to use Bella Bronzer to warm up your foundation for summer. All right, so it's a really simple, quick, easy way to apply your makeup. So first, I want to start with contour. So I'm going to use, picked up the wrong brush. I'm going to use a Detailed Hack. I like this little chisel brush for contour. So I'll get my hair out of the way. So contour is a dark brown color. Notice how everything's right here in my compact. I can pull out these tins, pop it out, and put in another. They're magnetic, so when I run out of one product, see this one's almost gone, I just hop online, order it, pop this one out, pop the new one in. I don't have to get rid of my compact. It's very customizable. So I'm going to start with contour, just right on that cheekbone. So if you struggle with contour, you don't want to go too high, don't want to go too low. So here's a great little rule to do. Find your cheekbone and feel it and lay your finger right on it. You want to put that brush right underneath your finger. So that's an easy way to find where to put contour. If you want more of a thinner, you want to go down longer. If you want more a width, you want to go more straighter. Does that make sense? So again, and you will learn your cheekbones. You don't always have to find them. You'll learn where to place it. But if you're new to contour, that's a great little rule, just to find it, put your finger there, and put the brush right underneath it. You want to do contour on the forehead, more on the outer portion instead of, so go at the hairline, and you want it darker at the hairline than on the forehead. So start at the hairline and pull down. So you want to come down towards the brow here. So this is nice and open. Remember what I said about the triangle of light. Come down on the temples. This color that I'm using is olive, which works well with veins and hollowness here. I'm very blue-green here, and olive has those great colors in it of orange and some red to take care of that for me. It also helps with hyperpigmentation and age spots on my forehead. All right, so now for your neck, chin, if you have like a double chin, you have a little excess skin like I do, and you want to help with that, just lift your chin up and extend that shadow down, because this is what contour is. Contour is not a color, it is added shadow. Now come back here. I'm going to be doing some Bella bronzer there, so I'm just going to add a little more on that jaw and pull it down. You want to make sure to use very little product here. You don't want it to get all mucky and gross. And if you have a lot of peach fuzz here and hair there, I suggest shaving. Use a tinkle razor and shave. Shaving, hey Katie, it's okay, I'm always late. I'm always late. You always want to shave because it makes your makeup lay down on your face so much better, and it's a natural exfoliant. So shave. If you don't have a tinkle razor, it's okay. Just use you a regular O razor and shave that peach fuzz off. Okay, so there, let me add a little bit more. I might do my nose after the fact, but I'm just gonna do a little contour on my nose. And you want to do this right on top of the nose. Now, some people don't contour the nose, totally fine. I find it beneficial because, remember we talked about that triangle of light? This helps centers the face. See that line? It helps center it, and it makes that triangle even more prominent, going to bring all of your attention to your eyes. And if you'll go and look at all of the ladies that I've color matched in person and all their pictures, or even mine, you can see the before and after. The after is the eyes. Even if they're using Demi or 3D, the after is here in the eyes because we're making all of that nice and bright. Okay, so that is contour. And now I'm going to use Bella bronzer. That was my mama calling. She doesn't know I'm live. I should have told her. I always try. Okay, so now Bella bronzer also goes in your compact. All right. Now I'm going to use a fluffy brush. This is the B squared brush. Okay, you can use either end. I'm going to use this end right here, or if you already have a fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the Bella bronzer. Am I still live, or did that cut me off? Someone let me know. Give me some hearts or something to let me know I'm still live. Am I still here? I know there's a delay. All right, so I'll just keep going. Maybe I'm still live. Sometimes. Marsha, am I still live? Okay, so now I'm going to take the Bella bronzer, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Before I do anything else, I am going to warm up. I'm here, good. I'm going to warm up my face before I do any other kind of highlight. Thank you, Nicole. It's good to know that I'm here. Up in here, I don't know if I'm here though. So I'm going to dab in Bella bronzer. I think everybody needs Bella bronzer in their compact. Thank you. Hey, Tammy. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to warm up where the contour's not. So here, you never want to go all the way across. I am going to go at the high point of my cheeks, right like that. Notice the contour was here, and now this is Bella bronzer, and I'm moving it up to my temple. Bella bronzer, like if you're just going outside or to sit by the pool and you use self tanner, or if you tan but you don't get nothing on your face and you don't want to put on any makeup, adding some Bella bronzer and to match and to give you some warmth is awesome. I think everybody needs it. It's more sheer. It's not going to give you coverage. It's going to give you warmth, okay? It also works great for hyperpigmentation. So I have hyperpigmentation here, and it's going to help neutralize that. All right, now I'm going to go to the side of my jaw. So, and I'm going to bring that down just like that. It's like wherever the sun would hit down onto my jaw. So think 3. 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing over here. I've already done that. Warm up that jaw. And then pull it down onto this jawline. So you have the contour and then you have Bella bronzer. All right, see there? Oh gosh, I love it. All right, now what's left is these little bitty sections here that I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight for brightening. So this is very minimal way to wear 3D, and it extends your life of your highlight color into summer. And so if you already wear 3D, or if you have a foundation, adding Bella bronzer before, you can use less of your foundation color, and it's going to warm up your already foundation and therefore extending the colors. You don't have to go and find another color again and waste what you already have. All right, so now I'm going to take my favorite brush to apply highlight is the blending brush. Love this brush. It's like airbrush. So I'm just gonna use the small end, and I'm gonna use a camouflage color. So a camo effect is, this is my main highlight, but sunlit I like to use to take care of blue, purple, kind of even hyperpigmentation, any kind of like a breakout. Sunlit works really well with. So I'm going to touch those first before I even do my highlight. And notice we don't want to layer anything. We want it to be one layer and it's sheer. It's like color by number. Totally awesome. So I'm going to, does anybody say totally awesome anymore? Lordy, I need to find new phrases. What are y'all doing today? Let me know. What are you doing? So I'm taking a little bit of sunlit and I am just warming up and camouflaging that purple blue that's right there. Notice how I'm massaging it and working it into the skin because I want it to be super airbrush and very little product and blend it as I go. And see how that just totally disappears. Love sunlit. So if you need help with picking your colors, let me know. I do that all the time to color match you. I can do it by selfie. I'm going to be on the road this week, but I can totally do I have lots of time to color match on the road. So I'm using here, I have broken capillaries, so which means purple, red. So I am in some blue because of shadow. So the sunlight's going to help with that. You hear the train? Toot toot. That's a tourist train that comes in my backyard. If you're out in the backyard and you're out there when it comes through, you have to wave. And because as soon as you wave one person, you have about 200 people waving at you. You gotta wave. You're grocery shopping, making potato casserole. Oh, yay. There's nothing like Easter. It's one of my favorites. All right, so I've taken care and camouflaged that right in here and this little nice little friend here. Okay, I'm going to take and do a little sunlit right in here because I have large pores there. And typically all of us have excess color right here in the middle. So I am just, see how I'm massaging that? So if you have large pores, buffing it and massaging it in there helps buff it and make it airbrushed. Because it's cream, it makes it so easy to use. Okay, now I'm going to, and they have handy dandy mirrors in these as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of sunlit and let's tell that bad boy goodbye. All right, I'm just looking to see where else would I want to camouflage anything else. And I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation there. I've had a skin peel. I've got more than I'm going to have. You have to wait about 4 weeks in between. See how I'm just taking and a little bit of mascara right here. I am just hitting it with sunlit anywhere that I want to camouflage something before I do anything else. And see how I'm just using very little and buffing it out. Sunlit on you, yes, it would work, because you're not going to use it fully like a highlight. You're doing it and you're working it and buffing it and softening it. If you're medium to dark, I would add wheat. Wheat, sunlit, what's another color that's really good camo color? Aura, if you're fair, Aura works well to linen is a brightener, so that's not going to give you any camo color or camouflage. Mango, if you're darker, mango's great. If you have a lot of hyperpigmentation, adding a little bit of mango like I'm doing works well, but it's got to be significantly dark hyperpigmentation. So if you need help, you can send me a selfie and I can help you with it. But yes, Marsha, I know sunlit would work on you. All right, now what's left is places like it's kind of empty here that I'm just going to use my main highlight color, Aura. See the difference between the two? This was my contour. This is two of my highlights. I don't know why I have this contour in here. I've had it and I've used it before, but I don't really like it. I need to take it out of my compact. I don't use it. I like my olive. And this is a brightening highlight. So I'm going to, we could totally, when I match you, if you've never used it before, I would match you typically to 2 highlights, a contour, a Bella bronzer, a cheek color, and some eyeshadows, and an illuminator, and you're all set. That's all of your makeup in a compact. It is fantastic, so easy. It's the best stuff ever. All right, so I'm going to use this in the other areas. So I'm going to take small end of my brush, and I'm just going to patch what areas did not get coverage. And the goal here is not to layer anything, not even the Bella bronzer. So I'm just kind of patching up. Notice how I do not go up to my lash line. So look here, I'm going to take and clean up my, this is the reason why I like to do my eyeshadows first, because look what I can do. Instant eye lift. Woohoo! Look at that. Who doesn't like that? Whoa. See that triangle of light? See what's happening? Love it. So top of my lip. Use very, very minimal product. Not a lot. And here, remember I went back here with Bella bronzer. So I'm going to use the fluffy end because it's a bigger spot, and I'm just going to take that main highlight and I'm just kind of softening everything with this brush. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that same color that I was just using down the bridge of my nose. Now, if I wanted to, I could soften the contour on my nose. I could take a little extra brightening if I wanted to. I will show you. I could take some linen just for extra pop. Only if you wanted it. You want to be a little excess. I'm going to put it there. We're going to put it there and there. This product is so versatile, guys. There's so many different ways to apply it. And to make it work for you and for what you're wanting. It is so versatile, so many different ways. All right, there is main foundation color using Bella bronzer. Like so little product is on my skin. Now I'm just going to use some cheek color to warm it up and give me some life. I'm going to use a baby watermelon. I love baby watermelon. It's a dry. They come in gloss. Here's black cherry, which is a glossy, and they come in a matte. So this is, but they're still all cream. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of color right there on that cheekbone. Notice, remember, Bella bronzer was right there. So it's going to be a little bit under that, but I'm cheek color. But remember, it's so minimal. And it warms up so easily. It takes so little to do that. So I'm just going to warm this up right on that cheekbone up to my temple. You do not want to start here with cheek color. You want to start here. So there's a good rule of thumb. Your corner of your eye comes straight down. That's where you want to start adding your cheek color, and then work it to the temple, down. And see how it just gives you a nice lifted cheek. And see how this is nice and bright, so it makes them nice and round. Love it. All right, now for lips. Let's get a little excess. How about it? I'm going to use, I can use my finger, but I'm going to use my multitasker brush. See all these brushes? Okay, love them, double-ended. Okay, besides black cherry, do you have ruby? Ruby is like baby watermelon with the gloss. I love ruby. And desert sunset. I think you would love desert sunset right here. Love it. You can tell I like it. Desert sunset. That is a really pretty one. I would suggest that one. And the other one is Summer Love. I don't have Summer Love in my compact, but I put it on, and I have a lot of ladies that wear Summer Love, and they like it a lot. All right, so let's do lips. So I am going to add some dimension to my lips using my contour color. I'm going to take Olive, and I'm going to take the wedge, flat end of this brush. There's a tiny and a small end of this multitasker. And I'm just going to enhance the shadow just under my lip. See, I have loss of color due to age right there on my lip. Right here in the Cupid's bow. You don't want to look like you have a mustache. So you just apply it and then dab it. And see what that's going to do? It's going to add a little bit of flip to the lip. Woohoo! Who doesn't like that, right? Yay! Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit in the inner corner of the lip, just a little, to kind of give more depth and push back. Because remember, anything with darker color, contour is a shadow, so it's going to push things back. So I want this to go back to add lift to the lip, so I'm just adding a little here. But you don't want too much to look like you have chocolate. That wouldn't be attractive. All right, now I'm going to take the baby watermelon, the smallest amount, and tap it on. I'm not going to put it on like lipstick. I'm just tapping it on the rim of my lip instead of the whole lip. Flip to the lip. Just a little. And since this is a matte, I'm going to apply a gloss over top of it. And see how I'm staying in the outer part of my lip with baby watermelon. That's pretty. All right, baby watermelon, guys, get you some. Isn't that a pretty pink? And notice I didn't go all over my lip. I just kind of used it to diffuse some discoloration things in my lips, just kind of even out the tone. Instead of putting it on like lipstick, I just used it to, just like I did my face, to camouflage things on my lip. So now I'm going to use a little bit of my Desert Sunset. It's a gloss. That's why. And tap it on. And then Illuminator time, guys. Illuminator. You got to have Illuminator. Illuminator is that iridescent glow that just kind of warms up things and brings light. So you want to accentuate things with Illuminator that you want to bring forward. So I think pink, like, it just brings a lot of youthfulness, and you got to use it in a balanced way. Like, I don't like the really bold pink, but anything lightly dabbed on looks, like you said, youthful. And if you look at the kids and you look at little ones, and you see how pretty and pink and not a lot of blue in their coloring. So that's the reason why we're always trying to cancel out excess blue in our skin. All right, so right here, see how this cheek part protrudes out? So find that part of your cheek that protrudes out If, like me, I have crow's feet that comes all the way down, so I don't want to go up too high because it would accentuate that. I'm going to find a nice smooth area. I'm going to use Pearl today. These are the cream ones. These are the powdered ones. So I have Angel, Honey, and what is that one called? It's Dulce, but it's not available anymore. It was temporary, but Rose Gold is just like it. So I'm using Pearl right there. Do you see that? That's pretty. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a little bit of glow, right? And I like to take, now I have large pores on the end of my nose, so I've got to be cautious and just tap and not to do, I don't want to reflect that, because remember, this is going to bring light. It's going to bring things forward. So if there's any kind of unevenness, it's going to take those high points and show them off. So I want to be very cautious where I put that. All right, then right here on that part of that lip that flips out, and then right there. You can add wherever your heart's content. Wherever you want that little excess glow, you can add your Illuminator. Okay? Now, lastly, I'm going to step out of the camera for a second because I forgot something. All right. Sorry. Now, setting spray. Then I put on mascara. I highly recommend do this before mascara. Oh, smells like the beach. Setting spray. This stuff is so good. Love it. So you spray, let it soak in. If you like the matte look after you do this, or you can just not use this at all, and you would set with the setting powder Vanilla Dust, or if you have your favorite. All setting powders work with Saint Beauty. The only thing that would not work on the cream is anything minerals. Okay? You do not need a primer with this. You do not need, it is meant to work alone on the skin. It's wonderful. It helps retain your own moisture. It softens your skin. Right, girls? All those here that wear it, ooh, it's wonderful. Best thing ever it has done for my skin. All right, now I'm completely done. All I got to do is add some mascara. I won't do this on camera. I'll do it afterwards because that's boring. Who wants to watch me put on mascara? I don't. Okay, so thank you for joining in. If you have interest or you have questions about Saint Beauty or any of the products, let me know. If you want to be matched, you can go to yes.outthermatchme.com. I can match you there. And also, if you're interested in the artist program, have any questions, let me know. I'd love to share it with you. And what's something else I was going to tell you? Oh, the drawing for the month of March for all of the ladies that referred anyone to me. I'm going to be doing that drawing today as well. It's $150 shopping credit for anyone who refers someone to me, hosts a party. I had one gal that referred about 7 gals to me this month. So her name got entered 7 times. Anyone that hosted a party will have a entry of 3. And anyone, you can have entry of 1, just referring 1 person to me. So I'm doing it again for the month of April. So if you have anyone you want to refer to me, I will enter your name into the giveaway, and I draw it at the end of the month. Thank you guys for joining in here with me. I appreciate it. I will jump off and take my, put on mascara and take the after and share it with you. So you can see there's no smoke and mirrors. It's all me. Thank you guys for jumping on here with me. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Bye-bye.